Here are a couple of examples of a paper bag book and the end results. So this one here, you can see the inside is very much like a paper bag, and they have these little pockets and you can decorate them as much as you like. This one here has been sewn in the middle, and then there's some pockets to put things in. This one here still I'm working on, but it has got the papers, just ephemera if you like, things flotsam and jetsam from collaging. Again, it has been sewn in the middle very basically, and all of these pieces, the brown pieces, are actually a very simple paper bag. So join me and I'll show you how to make one. So this is a small paper bag that you get from the supermarket here in New Zealand. It's 20 centimetres high and it's 30 centimetres across. Or in the US, for our friends in the US, it's 9 centimetres down and 12 centimetres across. So it's a little bit of a shorty one, but these are the best bags to be using for this kind of book that I'm making. So I've placed a line there already. It's almost as if this paper bag wants to be made into a little book. And then around the edges. And the making of this shows no paper bags were harmed. Rightio. So there we go. We've got the two pieces of the bag there, and we've got the base. And the base becomes the cover. So you can leave the handles on, but I always choose to take them off, and so I just take them off here. Take the handles off, and you can tidy that up a little bit later. There you go. So now, I don't know if you can see, but the paper bag kind of wants to, you know, make itself into something straight off. So there's a couple of options here. I quite like, you know, using that end there to kind of hide that, so it's hidden. Just checking that it all fits in. So that's where the handles were, and just roll that up, and before you sew it together, it's a really good time to, if you're going to paint it sort of thing, that's the right time to do it. Is before you sewing it, but I just wanted to show you. those little wings are kind of ready. So there we go, done. And then again, we'll fold this up. Just check. There we go. You can always cut things down if it doesn't. And so I quite like to create a little design effect here by putting those on there. Whatever shape you can use. You can decorate it anyhow you like too, by the way. This is just something I like to do because sometimes the ephemera is quite nice to show off. So that's the basic book there. Now I have in the past just used a very long stapler that can manage that if you don't want to do the sewing. So now we're getting on to sewing the wee book up. I've already coloured these pages and allowed them to dry, and then I've added some extra little pages in there of some artwork that I had from the past, and I've got a cover that's already prepared. But actually we do, I'm just going to put a couple of pegs on here because it just holds it all. We actually do the sewing first before we put the cover on. So I'm going to use a double thread. So now it's time to sew. And a really longer piece of string is always really helpful for the ending, but never mind, we'll just make do. There we go. You won't see that anyway, so, but yeah, a longer piece of string might have been a good idea. Never mind. There we go. So I'm going to put the cover on now, and this is just a piece of artwork that I've completed, and it has got a lovely texture with a homemade gesso on it, which I'll show another time. I have given a little bit of a shape here to the cover to give the little booklet some room and space to kind of breathe, if you like. So yeah, on its spine. So I've given it a bit of a spine. It's always good to have a bit of a spine, isn't it? So anyway, there we go. And we'll put the back. I use for my artwork often on calendars, so that's what I'm trying to hide that, but that is actually what I've done here. I'm just going to use a bit of a bone fold on there. Right, so there we go. And now I'm just going to glue that down. Putting glue on both sides can really help it stick as well, especially on those two pieces, the back and the front. So almost there now. Do like and subscribe, especially subscribe, because it seems to really help with the algorithm. It's a new lovely word, but anyway, do like and subscribe, and more of this kind of content. And then we'll just put the end there. Well, rightio. So here we go. This is the final run through of the new little Add to Me journal, which are a great gift if you've been doing any collage or any artwork and you've got little bits left. And the idea of an Add to Me journal is that people will add to it and do their own sticking into it. So it's kind of a nice thing to give as a gift. Rightio. Hope you've enjoyed that. Bye.